when it comes to parks, China really is amazing. 大家好，我是 Sirant 在中国. Hey everyone, it's Sirant in China. How y'all doing? I just wanted to show you something really cool here. I just made a video talking about the heat. I just finished up a 20-kilometer bike ride across the street, and right now I'm heading home, but I'm going to kind of take the longer way home, and I'll show you the reason why. When it comes to parks and public places to get out, to relax, to get healthy, to exercise, even just to unwind, China really is amazing. I've never seen anything quite like it before in the world. I mean, Canada, don't get me wrong, does have beautiful parks. It does have beautiful places to go outside, but they're quite rugged, and the facilities can honestly be lacking. Here in the parks in China, there are vending machines for drinks. There are very, very clean public bathrooms. There are shaded areas. There are pagodas. There are beautifully landscaped gardens. And they literally employ armies. I'm not even kidding you, armies of people to maintain these gardens and to keep everything as clean and beautiful as I'm going to show you here. So I'm just going to show you, this is one of my more common bike riding areas because I can flick on the headphones, listen to music. There's no traffic. There's no motorcycles allowed in here, just bicycles and people walking. And in the middle of the daytime, like it is now in the afternoon, especially in the sun, very, very few people. Because one thing that Chinese people are not fond of in general, especially in South China, is the sun. It's a cultural belief that darker skin is an indication of a labor type of job or an outdoor job, and that's, doesn't have the social clout of an office job or an indoor job or a boss. So a lot of people really do go out of their way to avoid the sun, unlike in our culture where people, when they don't get as much sun as they'd like, they will actually go to the extremes of cooking themselves in tanning beds and risking skin cancer and other horrible things just to look as dark as possible. So it's quite the opposite extreme. But for me, it's an added bonus because it does mean that at this time of day, there are so few people in the park that I can just leisurely cruise around here and not have to worry about traffic of any kind, whether vehicles or pedestrians. But let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to flick the camera and we're going to go for a little one-handed bike ride so you can see what I see. All right, here we go. Garbage cans all over the place. And I'd like you guys to pay particular attention to the mountains of garbage everywhere. Just kidding, there aren't any. And it's typically because of people like this guy here, covered head to foot to protect himself from the sun with a great big hat. He's got his little work truck here, his little work motorcycle. They really go out of their way to make these areas as shady as possible so that people can enjoy these parks without being in the sun. It's so nice and cool in here. This guy's got a funky little sweeping machine for picking up all the leaves. Another common thing you see here is women walking around with their umbrellas out in the sun. Again, as sun protection. Some worry about it more than others, obviously, but it is very cool. You see the beautiful colors, the pinks, the reds, the greens everywhere. I'm riding the brake all the way down this hill, by the way, otherwise I would just be flying. Just flying. I haven't pedaled yet. This is a little facilities office here for the workers. Up ahead here, this little building we've got on the left is an extremely, and I'm talking extremely clean public bathroom, as they all are in these parks. It's amazing. They even smell good. I'm not even kidding you. Security guard here, his job is to keep people on motorcycles from sneaking in. Some painted cows here. But yeah, he is paid to stand there all day and make sure people aren't sneaking into the park on their motorcycles, just so that they can keep this place as clean and quiet as possible. And look at this road. Isn't this awesome? Got the little police vehicle zooming around here. Probably going faster than he should be in a park. Oh well, a little bit of an uphill here. These ladies have got some interesting masks on. No hats, which is weird. Security cameras. I got no truck with the security cameras. I'm not doing anything illegal, so they don't bother me in the slightest. Beautiful. Meticulously landscaped. I can't state this enough. No doggies in the park. Though I do often see doggies in the park. All the signs here do have Chinese and English. And you'll find that in all the parks in China, Chinese and English. Again, armies of these workers every day, 12 months of the year. They're out here, rain or shine, keeping these parks beautiful. Recycling and garbage, benches. These great big open areas here are daytime campgrounds, so you can set up your tent and come have picnics with the family. You can't make fires, that's not allowed, but you can set up a tent, come play sports, hang out, and lots of people do. I'm really quite surprised to see nobody here today. This is a shocker. Parking over yonder with electrical fast chargers as well. Very cool. Look at these beautiful displays. Public parking over here. So you can go trekking off. Now these areas here that they've got fenced off are because that particular area was used recently for camping. And so they're closing it off for the moment to allow it to reheat, to the grass to grow, so it doesn't get run down too much. But here over on this side, you can see there's a little tent set up in the distance there. Got the little McDonald's kiosk here in the summertime. And they're out watering here. Hopefully I can sneak by. Lovely palm trees everywhere. There's a little tent. And then we've got one of the drink dispensers here. Yummy, yummy drinks and snacks, things of that nature. And this park goes on and on and on for several kilometers. I have walked and ridden my bike down the length of it. And then once again, an immaculately clean bathroom over here. And I think at this point, I'm going to go stop the video and take a look at this immaculate bathroom. And I'm not going to continue up that hill there because that's leading very, very much in the opposite direction of my home. And I've already put in my 20 kilometers of bike riding for today. So I'm going to stop the video here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you like the video, people, throw me a thumbs up. That in itself is really going to help the channel to grow and to help YouTube to share my video with more and more people. And thank you for that. 谢谢你。